Hello, hello, and good afternoon, everyone in the live room. Sorry about the camera again today. I haven't managed to fix it, but we will switch over to the main screen and it should be okay. Yeah, hello and welcome everyone in the live room. Thank you for joining, as always. Hi, Frank. Thank you. Good afternoon to you and to you too. Jesper, thank you. And of course, a big warm welcome to everyone currently watching through our live stream channels. Yeah, today is the 8th of June 2021. My name is Maurice Rothwell, English trading coach here at Traders Club 24 in Hamburg. We're logged in for the US market opening power hour. Yeah, let me take a look over, change my screen here, just so you can see, get a better picture. So the camera's still not the best. It's a bit bright, but you don't need to see my face anyway. We're looking at the trading charts. So first things first, as we always get started, is looking through the economic calendar to have a look through the day. Quick message here. So Jesper, slow market, hedge in the DAX, FTSE and Nasdaq. Wow. I hope you wasn't trading the Nasdaq this morning, Jesper. But yes, it was very slow morning so far, which was strange. I mean, we've had a lot of news announcements today surrounding Euro, German news coming out for the DAX there and here. I was expecting it to be very slow up until this moment, which is what happened. Maybe 10 minutes before 11, we got a bit of movement. And then just over the lunch period, we've also had quite a bit of US dollar news, Canadian news, as we can see high impact over here, looking like it was a bit better than expected in general. Yeah, and we still have some more news to come out over the next 40 minutes, so during our power hour session. Good afternoon to Svenja. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the message. Yeah, so that is pretty much it so far in terms of news and what to expect for the day. So just about no, the Nasdaq is from yesterday. Good, 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 good. Good afternoon, Isaac. Thank you. Hello, hello. So let's have a look so far at. Let's take a look so far at my day. So as you know, yesterday we finished the day with a hedge. So we just made over the 1% yesterday. I think we got 1.01% by the end of it. And today we did finish yesterday with a hedge in the DAX. And of course, we still have these four daily trades in motion. So hopefully they're coming down gradually, it seems. Maybe not this one so much, but yeah, I'm hopeful. Hopefully this week or maybe next week we'll get a close on these. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. However, you can see that there's no longer DAX hedge in the terminal, and that's because it was released. So we did release that hedge this morning. We were trading just around here, and I had placed a sell position. You know what? Let's get the maybe we can bring it into the chart here. So here was the top of my box, just up there. We can see this blue arrow, and there was where I actually released the trade. So we had released it. I think first of all we released it over here with a sell on this one, and then it came back up, triggered a buy, then triggered a sell, and we were down here for most of the day until just before that news at 11, and then we got a big sort of bull run, and then we triggered our last trade just at the top, and we closed it just up there with, of course, a little extra profit today. So we've actually already nearly hit that 1% for the day just on that hedge release. It was in the 9th trade, so it was, yeah, great stuff so far. I'm glad to be out of the hedge, and it's pretty much a brand new day for us. So we're going to go forward and yeah, look at some good trades for this afternoon session. Bitcoin took a huge fall this morning, last night. So quite a big drop in the price there, which has affected a lot of the crypto markets. So as you know, most of the crypto markets just follow the price of Bitcoin, and there's no escaping it really. As much as the crypto markets want to separate themselves from Bitcoin, if Bitcoin drops, then so will the rest, and vice versa. However, there was some big news that came out earlier that disrupted the flow. So we actually had two MTX signals. We've had two MTX signals today already on New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So two sells here was a great opportunity over there. We can actually line that up. So we can move that down here. There was the entry. Here was the stop loss. Set 4, we can see set 4 was hit. Set 3 was hit on that candle. Set 2 was definitely not hit. But we can also see it was quite successful just around here also. So we can see earlier on today, about half an hour ago, we had the same situation. So great sell opportunity there on the MTX 5-minute New Zealand dollar, US dollar. And in gold, it was exactly the same. So we can bring that down. And we can take the stop loss up to the last sun, to the top of that signal. And there was, that one was also hit. So set 3 didn't quite hit the set 3. So in general, quite a good couple signals there from MTX so far today. I'm not going for any more daily signal trades at this point, just because I'm still waiting for these ones to close. But I'm sure there will be a few more signals up at the moment. So there's a few gone. This one's still in motion. Euro, Japanese yen, again set 4, and then that's a good trade there for anyone who wants to take it. However, we've got 10 minutes until the opening, so I'm going to go ahead and start placing some pending order trades. So first of all, as always, we've got the Nasdaq. So we've got the big number here. So big number 13,900 in the price. I'm going to set my pending box around that big number, and then I'm going to come over to the next one. As you can see, we're quite far away from any of the Vola box signals which have come out, and we've pretty much just got this big number trade over there. We can set this Vola box on the bottom should we get a big drop. However, that's quite a big drop in general anyway. But at least we've got both sides covered. So here we've got the Vola box on the bottom side, and here at the top we've got that end covered also. Next one to start off with, another tricky situation here with the Dow Jones. Some good movement so far today in Dow Jones. However, we're kind of stuck between two big numbers here. So I'm going to activate this big number at the bottom, and I'm going to go over to my other Dow Jones chart, and I'm going to activate this big number at the top. So I'm going to have both sides covered. We'll see in the next 10 minutes at the opening if there's enough volatility to trigger one of those boxes. Most likely, yes, I'm quite hopeful, but you know how the markets have been recently. It's a bit of a coin toss. Gold. So gold, we've got a great Vola box here available. We can even take this kind of daily pivot trade if we wanted to. Personally, I would probably take that Vola box or the big number. And that will be it. So I'm not going to make any other trades on those. And that's pretty much it. You know, we don't trade the FTSE, we don't trade the DAX in the morning. They're just the morning trades. We don't trade them in the afternoon. I meant to say. So yeah, let's hope that we get some more movement. We've got five pending trades, and we'll wait for some of those to hit. It's only a matter of time before they come into play. So already Nasdaq is coming very close to our box. So here it is. We've got job openings coming out in half an hour, 40 minutes. How is everyone else getting on this morning? So I remember Susan, Jesper said you've got a hedge on Nasdaq, or 3 hedges today. So looking at this market right now where we are, let me go to daily hour. Okay. How many trades do you have left? Good afternoon to you too, Peter. Thank you for joining. How many trades do you have left, Jesper? That's from yesterday. I already said that. You got 5 to 6 trades left. Okay, that's not such a bad hedge. As we do know, the Nasdaq can be tricky. So, yeah, I mean, if I had 5 to 6 trades, I would give it a go on this big number. Probably a sell on the big number, or treating it as just a normal big number trade. So Neil's had a great morning as well. 3 trades, 0.33%, smashing it. Yeah, that's something that I will go for. But we all know how tricky it can be, Jesper. Yeah, it's so pressing as it hits the big number also can, what it can do, if I pull up a, let me pull up a chart here. So if you get your box right and you set it up and you put the sell on the big number like so, because you see the market coming up, yeah, as soon as it comes here, it's going to make the sell, yeah, and then if it comes above that big number and then starts treating it as a supporting line and bounces up and down, that's somewhere where we don't want to be. So to always leave it with a bit of room, a bit of leeway, you know, as to not always trigger those trades, because it's not always going to bounce directly off of that big number. It can come down and just slightly break out of those support and resistance areas, which is quite normal. So it doesn't always bounce directly off that line. It kind of fuzzes around it and then bounce back. So I would recommend not directly on the big number itself. I mean, anything like this, so you can see on mine here, I'm taking a big number trade. We didn't quite get the entry, but you know, as soon as you see it move inside my box, then yeah, we'll have a look. But we do know it can be tricky sometimes with the Nasdaq. It does like to have those volatile moments where, you know, we have a short range of about 20 points where it just dramatically shakes up and down for about 3 minutes. So good afternoon to Mike as well. Thank you for joining. So we have, yeah, about a minute and a half now until the opening. So we've still got none of our trades are triggered at this moment. I'm sure we'll get something. So I guess Jesper is the only one with a hedge here, or anyone else have any issues at the moment? Any particular market? I know this morning was a difficult one. That open range on the DAX did not look fun. So you can see from this morning's open range, we already had the one trade, two, three, four. Did it come out? No, yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it would have come out. So we got 30 seconds. Let's keep an eye on. Hedge on the Nasdaq also. Did you hear what I said, Joseph, about for Jasper also the same? I mean, you would have been halfway out of that hedge already by now. But there's the opening. So nothing super interesting at this moment. Just in a bad area of the market today. I mean, market was sort of floating in between all good trade areas for us. So at the moment, still pretty dead. But the Nasdaq's coming into a bit of a similar area as where we was at yesterday. We had 3 boxes available with the big number, and I think we were just trading this big number in this top follow box, if I remember rightly. And we squeezed around 5 or 6 trades out of that. So not the most exciting one at this point. So we're not the best of luck so far, but it seems like this might be our first entry on the Dow Jones. So there we have our first entry. So Dow Jones currently long off of that big number. So we can see we got a nice drop into the box here, reversal off of that big number, and straight into trade number one. So take profit is set. Okay, now that one's all set. Let's take a look and see where we are at with the rest. Not having that much luck. So we'll just keep an eye on the active trade. No worries, Ruth. It's fine. Glad that you joined us. Good afternoon.
Schönen guten Tag, Frau Multipler, grüße Sie. Mein Name ist Christian Schürholz aus Hamburg vom TradersClub24. Hallo, hallo, grüße Sie. Ich hatte gesehen, dass Sie sich nochmal angemeldet haben, kostenlos für die Webinarreihe, die wir diese Woche machen. Okay, ach, schade. Ja. Nee, wir hatten, genau, gestern waren Grundlagen, Forex-Handel, CFD-Handel. Oh, heute war die Handelsplattform MetaTrader. So, sehr gut. Nein, genau. So, heute Abend ist dann Tagesstrategie. Okay.
The markets are a little slow.
Höhepunkt ist dann Donnerstag und Freitag. Da gibt es dann diese Intraday-Box-Trading. Das wollte ich einfach.
But there's nothing that we can do about slow markets. I suppose it's better that we're not into so many trades when the markets are so slow. But it's very boring.
Passt schon, passt schon, passt schon. Okay, ich hoffe, die Strategien reichen es raus. Also, Frau Wiemer-Ziegler, bis dahin, schöne Woche. Tschüss.
Now we can see market has taken a turn. So we've now gone through the bottom of the box. Second trade is now triggered. And the take profit has jumped to the bottom from the top. So we actually have both trades open now. So we can see over here the volume is bigger on the second trade than the first. And of course, that is so that by the time the market reaches this area, that the plus of this sell trade will equal to, not only equal to, but have more than the minus of this buy trade with an extra 0.08% on top. So that's our target, and that's what we're aiming for right now. So slowly waiting for another drop.
Hallo, schönen guten Tag, Herr Jurek. Mein Name ist Christian Schürholz aus Hamburg vom TradersClub24. Danke, sehr gut warm ist es hier, die Sonne scheint. Ich hoffe, es geht Ihnen auch gut. Okay, okay. Ja, super, super. Dann haben wir auch gutes Wetter. Ich wollte nur nachfragen, wie Ihnen unsere Webinarreihe gefällt. Wir haben ja von gestern bis diese Woche, genau, wir haben ja verschiedene Strategie-Webinare, wo wir Grundlagen, Handelsplattformen, aber auch Intraday-Trading erklären oder unser Box-Trading-Effekt. Und ja, da hatten Sie sich so angemeldet. Kommen Sie überhaupt dazu im Urlaub? Oder ist das
So still in the first trade. Let's have a look at the other charts here. Might get an entry into this Nasdaq trade. Just a moment. If you did manage to release earlier, I would have taken you out there. So there we just got the entry into the Nasdaq. So maybe even look at a 2 pending release there for anyone with a hedge. Gold coming up pretty strong. Possible W forming.
Ist ein Training-Coach, der Daniel ist gerade ein bisschen was krank, deswegen macht es der Günni oder der Mike ist da oder der Kehle. Also wir werden für ihn weiter, wir müssen uns nur sagen, wann sie da mal haben möchten. Dann können wir
So finally it seems that the market is beginning to drop now. As we can see here, second trade, we're currently in plus right now, so that's the break-even point just here. And there is an entry into the Nasdaq, currently long.
Alles gut. Melden sich gerne nächste Woche nochmal. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Urlaub. Und wie gesagt, das sehr, sehr gerne. Gute Reise. Tschüss, Herr Jung.
Oh. So if anyone has any questions about anything, please do write them in. We can go through anything that you would like to, especially now that the markets are moving very, very slow. Hopefully we'll get a closeout on this one very soon. 17 minutes until the job openings come out. I eat sugar now, I'll crash. If I have sugar now, I'll crash. This heat is a killer. The heat. I thought it would be a bit colder today. Well, I have a. I I do have a rucksack. I have my rugby bag with me today, with my boots in it. But even that is long sleeve. I have a long sleeve t-shirt for rugby today. Ugh. Ugh. Typical. Today. Get there at 6:30, then it starts at 7. But it said it's not at Stadtpark today, so it's near mine. So Tuesdays is near Traubenbahn, and then Thursdays is at Stadtpark. So they made I'm not gonna be in the first team. So they put me in the second. Yeah, I'm the biggest. Gonna be the biggest one in the second team. So I suppose it's okay to be the best in the worst team than to be the worst in a good team, right? Rough me up a bit, get me back into practice. Yeah, I'm sure. Some of them in the second team, though, they're a couple special people. But it's okay. Got kicking practice and catching practice today, so that's perfect for me. I like the kicks. Box kicks, nice drop kick, punt, like the starting match kicks. You get it really high, and you get it. So they're the worst ones to do. Mm-hmm. Just that is perfect, right? So you don't need to be a good playmaker if you're a good kicker. Mm, reliable, trustworthy. If you can create plays. That's a Wilkinson. It's a Johnny Wilkinson, that is. Dan Carter. He's also a good playmaker. Didn't score so many. Uh, okay. Okay. Good film. I'm gonna have to watch it. Oh, BBC iPlayer. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. So you've got all of the. That's okay. So you can watch all of the recordings. Lucky, lucky. ITV. There's another one called 40D. This is channel 4. Channel 4, film 4. I haven't watched TV in so long. I watch Netflix quite often, but just as background noise when I go to sleep. Yeah. Sometimes, especially now, because I go to bed at like 9:30, 10. Now it's still light, and we're on the roof, so we have a skylight, so the sun's just shining in on the bed, and you're trying to go to sleep, and you're like, okay. It's just it's like 4 meters tall. We don't even have a ladder that big. Mm-hmm. Foliage. Yeah, it's just that it's very high. Otherwise, I would have put electric blind on there, like 60 euros. But you get a controller and you can open it, close it. Because there's no way I'm climbing up there every day to close or open. Where's this trades? So, let's have a talk through what's going on. So, second trade in the Nasdaq, we're seeing we're getting a big drop now and past the take profit almost. So, very close to that take profit line there. Unfortunately, we didn't hit it. Let's have a look here on the gold. So, gold is also coming back down. So again, we've got this mapped out support line, which we have had for a few days now, for a few weeks, I think. You can also think about a bit of a freestyle trade like so, where what we would expect is we get the 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3, and we get a lift off or a breakdown. So we'll take that one. There's the close, by the way, on the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq trade has closed over here. And now we have the next Vola box pending. So I'm actually going to go back over to this chart and I'm going to reset that big number trade. So that puts 2 trades done. So what was he at? 0.92%, I think. So that puts us over the 1%, 1.4% so far. So we've got another one coming up. I mean, there's not much point in us extending these trades in the second or in the first trade. It's really not going to make that much of a difference. But there's the next close. So there's a Vola box here with the big number. As I said, we'll take that. So I don't normally like to have my sell line so close to the big number lines. I'm just going to activate the top big number there. For the meantime, let's have a look over here. So we almost got an entry into our next box. So just fell shy around 2 or 3 points there. And we do have some news announcement coming out in the next 7 minutes as well, so could be something to watch out for. Nope. Nope. So here we come into gold maybe. See if we get that activation. There we are, activated onto the support and reversal. So there's a reversal, first trade triggered into a buy position. Then we just missed this one again. So gold is already into the second. So very quick turn of events there. So I'm actually going to zoom out here because gold seems to be having quite the drop today. So gold is a bit different when we go into the lot sizes. You know, the gold is a lot more valuable with the lot sizes. So that means that it's going to bring us more profit in terms of each point that we move than it would in the Nasdaq or the Dow Jones. So should we get that nice drop down towards previous? So we've had these big drops. If I go over to the daily, as I said the other day, I'm still looking for one of these nice longer drop candles as we've previously seen. We've had quite a big bull run. We did have a bit of a drop, quick reversal, and now it seems that we're getting another drop pattern here. So if it's going to drop correctly, the idea is we're probably going to get at least $60 worth of movement from gold. However, we can close it anywhere between this dotted line and the customized take profit manually by unlocking the button and clicking on close all.
Ich jetzt nicht, aber vielleicht ein Kollege von mir. Beim Tradersclub 24. Ja. Okay, okay. Dann schaue ich gleich nach, spreche nochmal mit dem Kollegen, der es da versucht hat bei ihm. Danke, bis dahin. Schönen Tag. Tschüss.
So gold coming down very nicely at the moment. So the MTX there was an amazing MTX signal there from gold. You can see if we did commit to that and extend our take profit to here, that would have been, I think if that's what 13 points is 2.5%. So it would have probably been around 5% trade at this point. So are we finally going to get entry into our Nasdaq? No. So just needs to drop a few extra points there for it to activate the box. There we go. Activated. First trade triggered. Currently in a long position now. So should we continue to fall down here on the Nasdaq, I will move this box over to the next big number, like so. So let's take a look. So far, 3 trades closed, puts us just 0.12% over the target for the day. Oh, Manchester and Lancashire put under house arrest. Everyone in Manchester and Lancashire are not allowed to travel. No one's allowed in or out because of the Indian corona. So the army's there.
That's been a mess. So a week ago, everybody was said, all right, you can go to Portugal.
Yeah.
And now they have to come back early because someone decided maybe it's not that safe. It's a mess.
It's all a mess. It's all sense. So there is the close on gold. So let me see that there. So we got the close on gold there. And third trade was in a buy position. As you know, we took this supporting line here. We broke it, fake out, and once again came up. I did delete a lot of pending orders just because it's 4:05. Markets are not that great in terms of movement. Right now we're stuck in a bit of a range here on the Nasdaq, which is not fun. Hopefully we'll get the close on this. But here over on there, so we've got 4 trades closed, fifth one still active. Yeah, we've done our daily target twice over. So just looking to get that last close now on the Nasdaq, and then that will be it. No worries, Peter. Hope you had a good afternoon. Good stuff, good stuff. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. So possible entry into trade number 3 on the Nasdaq now. There it is. Triggered. I'm gonna extend the take profit just in case we get an abnormal spike. And set it just around here. We never know. We never know. So we had the job openings come out already 8 minutes ago. Nothing hugely entertaining here, but seem to be picking up a bit of a pace here on the Nasdaq. So, like I said before, set that take profit at a respectable distance, and then just prepare to close the trade anywhere between the take profit here and the customized target. So still here and still not a lot of movement at all. Markets are very, very slow indeed. Think what we want to do is probably think about a hedge on this for tomorrow. Yeah, wasn't the greatest trade of the month. And we'll hedge that. So there it is, hedged on the third trade. So we've got a good release for tomorrow afternoon anyway. Just taking a look at the calendar here. So tomorrow there's a lot more news coming out, but we've got a little bit more to look forward to in terms of volatility, I think. And then again on Thursday, a lot more news to be had. So it should be, I think, a very good day towards the end of the week from now on. We'll wait and see what happens with our daily trades. We'll come back tomorrow and take a look. And yeah, until then, we will see each other soon. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Everyone in the live room wasn't so much of it to enjoy, but all of those who are currently watching through the live stream channels, if you want to test these tools out for yourself, please visit the website www.TradersClub24.com. Click on the 30-day free trial, sign up with your email address, name and number, and someone will be in contact with you shortly afterwards. Apart from that, quick breakdown of the day so far. Volabox, so we got the one trade active, that's the hedge there, so currently in a minus of 36 euros. We got 4 trades closed, sitting at 263 euros and 97 cents. That's 1.2% for the day. So we've surpassed that daily target 1 and 2, and we've all got a little bit extra there. So good day indeed. I'm happy. I hope you're happy. But that's it from us so far today, and we'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. So be there. Thank you very much for joining, everyone, and until tomorrow.